Yo, what is up? Hulk Hogan and Joe Rogan. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a reaction of Studio Series Autobot Mirage. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Mirage, of course. I wonder why that's called Mirage. Is that like a French word or something? Mirage? Or I don't know. That was my horrible attempt at speaking fake French. But yeah, a funny story about this guy was, doesn't he look like Ironhide, by the way? From Bayverse and stuff? Looks nothing like homie right there. But yeah, funny enough, I was saying that originally I wasn't going to buy this dude. And what actually convinced me was the Noah Diaz toy. The Noah Diaz toy, being as simplistic as it is, I don't know. I kind of liked it. And after I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just pair him up with this dude. And it's not like that I was ordering this guy from the stores or anything like that. But I happened to drop by Target yesterday because I was doing like a Ross run. You know, Ross has all those cheap Transformers right now, except none of the ones by my neighborhood ever do. Like, and I'm talking about like the mother load, They never do. They never do. And so I went to a couple and I was so disappointed, and I stopped by Target and this guy was hidden deep within the recesses. And I knew that someone was trying to come back for this, and so I swooped on him. And yeah, look at that. It says nice little hollow thing. It says like Porsche. It says original. Wait a minute. Am I imagining it? I thought it said original. Yeah, I think I'm imagining it. Yeah. It says official licensed product, and yeah, pretty neat, And you can see that that's how he looks in the movie. But this must have been earlier design when he looks kind of Bayverse Ironhide-like, right? Same thing for the Noah Diaz, how he looks like he has a flux capacitor on the toy, but in the movie he was all like, so I guess it's a little bit reverse, where he has the motorcycle helmet on him and stuff. But yeah, good artwork, nice little deco of Peru in the background, and yeah. So let's pop him open. And I don't know, the box is kind of ripped, so I may as well just... It's so much easier that way. I'm not going to keep the box anyway. And he slips right out. It's actually quite cathartic. It feels very, very good to open it like that. I don't know if we're going to do the transformation on camera. It doesn't seem too difficult. Also, it doesn't seem too easy either. But we'll see. We'll get to it. And it comes with that backdrop in Peru. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's not Peru. Maybe this is supposed to be New York. Wait a minute. Yeah, I guess so. It's like New York or something like that. And oh, that's funny. Is this supposed to be MTE, more than meets the eye? Maybe, huh? I think that is more than meets the eye. But what's this? I don't know. And obviously you can tell that these people are not real taggers. They've made some attempt to make it look like tagging, but nah, none of these people are piecers and stuff. But good attempt. But yeah, that's the background. This is not bad, like the backdrop like this. Maybe I should keep these as wallpaper so that I could take a picture, and then these could be like the backgrounds of you know what? I might start doing that going forward, because this is kind of cool for a thumbnail when I'm shooting videos and stuff. That's kind of cool, man. All right, digging it. Maybe I keep that one. We'll see. You got a little hand cannon thing over here. Whoa, this is huge, this hole. And that's probably for the Noah Diaz connection. But yeah, no longer are we using the plastic-free packaging. We got plastique all up in here, all up in there. So let's... Oh, and sorry, I'm like super OCD about these little plastic bits being all over the table. So I gotta kind of put them away. I know, I shouldn't do it on camera with your time, with your precious time, but it's just a few seconds. So all right, let's take a look. Build composition, I mean, plastic-wise, it feels the same. The waist joint is incredibly tight. Well, actually, everything feels kind of Everything feels kind of tight. There's so many little flaps though. Like I'm trying to figure out what goes where and why. Well, I can tell you that the joints are incredibly tight. Yeah, everything has really, really good tolerance on it. There's a little bit of paint imperfection over here, but whatever, dude, not too hateful. The arms are cast in blue or is it dark translucent? I guess that's okay. And they have these blue highlights on them. Again, funny thing is, like, you know, him and Noah are a pair. And when I look at this just reminds me more of the whole flux capacitor and Back to the Future theme going on. And yeah. And I know, what is it? Jazz was like the G1 Porsche and stuff. And then for some reason, parts of this remind me of Jazz. And maybe that's because they're both car robots and they transform that way. But, or I'm stretching it, I don't know. And he has some little belly design. Oh, okay, no, that's not anything. With some gears over here. But really, really interesting. Whoa, nice tiny little Autobot symbol on the hood, and it's really, really small, but it's painted quite well. Whoa, dig the machine painting on that. These don't open up, but they just kind of hang and they just kind of rotate. He has good articulation in the shoulders, like Universal, so that's not going to be an issue. I mean, all the modern toys seem to kind of possess that. He has these little bunny ear things behind him. But that's part of the car hood. Yeah. I wish they could hide a little bit better. Like, I don't want to force it, but I mean, whatever, dude. That's not too bad. And the feet, I'm not sure what this is reminding me of, dude, but it does remind me of something else that I've seen. I can't quite place it. But yeah. Definitely some Bumblebee vibes, Bayverse Bumblebee vibes with some of these like panel-y stuff. But still, I do like the humanoid face. I do like the rework on this. Okay, this is the first time I'm noticing this, but see his head right there? It's not symmetric. It's like this part is flatter than this area. It's almost like he has his like hair combed, like the blue part is hair and it's like combed over or something like that. Interesting that they would kind of just add that as some like flavor on the asymmetry, to give it some asymmetry. Interesting. When I see stuff like that, I'm just really curious as to like why. Was that just the designer to be like, you know what, I want to give him a comb over, give him some nice flair, make him unique? Maybe that's something Pete Davidson wanted. Oh, you know what? When I look at this, it reminds me a little of Nightbird. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of. You know, the Revenge of the Ball and Rise of the Beast Nightbird. That might be who I'm thinking of with the feet and everything. Yeah. But okay, let's try to transform him. It says pop this part back. Then it says pop this up. See, there's, I don't know, this, it says move that piece up, but like, you see step number 2, it says pull that chest entirely up, and then it says to separate it, but like, I don't know, man. When I'm trying to push this up, oh, okay. I just had to apply a little force. I'm always so scared because I'm like, I don't know, like, is this force meant to be for 8-year-olds or grown men force, right? And so I could potentially break things. And so, yeah, in 3, it says take apart the chest and then put it, and then rotate that all the way up, or push that all the way up. Okay, and it looks like it's going to tab in, something like that. All right, we're done. Okay. All right, but it does say push it up. And then number 5, wow, it says turn it around and it's supposed to snap into place. Turn it around and claw. All right, we have it snap into place. And then, yeah, it's just making sure that everything's lined up. And then it says bring the back part I guess they mean make sure that this part is up. And then it wants me to turn this around. And it wants me to spin the waist around. There's a little bit of clearance issues that I'm encountering. Oh, okay, got it. Just had to move the doors out of the way. All right, so far so good. Not too flummoxed at the moment. Then step 8 says rotate the fist outward so the thumbs are facing out. And then 9 says press them down afterwards. So rotate the fist so the thumbs are facing out. And then it says bring the arms down. Okay. Oops, sorry. Boy, there's just not a ton of clearance, but wow. It says a lot about the engineering, you know. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to bring these tires down, but you know what? Should have brought the tires down earlier or something, because the hood that they had me cluck out earlier has to tab into this little, yeah, has to tab into this little bit. They should have done that out of sequence. This is out of sequence, but whatever. So I can see that the arms are, and I can understand now why there's translucent on the arm, because it's going to become the window. But like, yo, there's lots of tabbing. All right, I'm going to just try to follow the instructions as best as I can, but I'm having some tabbing issues, like with this arm. There we go. Cluck-low. Cluck-low. And then that's going to bring the arms kind of in there. So that's kind of neat. The forearms becoming the windows. That's pretty tight, actually. But like I said, the spacing is incredibly tight. Yeah, it's just telling you how to bring the arms down, then bring the tires down. But yeah, they neglect to mention that there's a little tab up here. So again, just be mindful of that. And I think we're at the home stretch. And then, so now it says, bring this bit up. So I guess you need clearance. And then it says, make sure the, excuse me. Okay, and it's more just kind of making sure that the arms are just tabbed in properly. Yeah, I don't know. The locking mechanisms that they're actually conveying over here. Oh, I guess this is what I was talking about earlier. About everything kind of tabbing into place. And then so the doors, looks like you got to flip forward. And then everything is going to kind of accordion. I don't know if that's the right word, but all right, I'm encountering a slight issue right now. And I'm probably doing something wrong. But I'm having difficulty getting the door to reach the front of the car. I don't know if there's a slider or if this compresses somehow. Yeah, and I get that. Like, everything else I can kind of understand. Like, this stuff is all closing in on itself and tabbing in place, and that's all fine. But for the life of me, is there like a double? There is like a double hinge. Oh, I see. I see. I may have skipped that. I may have skipped that portion. But there is a double hinge. There's a double hinge right there. And I probably skipped it because I'm just kind of doing stuff out of sequence, but all right. So wow, it is very specific though. I'm like holding my breath right now, you know that. Okay, look. Let's see what it says. It says, okay, I'm doing everything right here. And it says, close this all up. And I'm doing my best to get everything lined up. And it's very, very, very tab heavy. And I believe I've done one side now. And let's work on the other end. We're going to get the door to swing like so. Then we're going to collapse this up. Like, dude, I wonder if it takes a kid this long to transform it, or it's just my old brain. Okay, that's coming together. We flip this, but the transformation is like, it's these engineers are incredibly skilled. Yeah. And do I think it's over-engineered? I do, but I think it's because that's how it has to be these days for it to look screen accurate and for it to look toy accurate as well. Sorry, I hope this was all on camera. And it says, and so this is all in there. And after you plow, yeah, I see it. I see it now. After you cloud this whole piece, it says you got to bend this down and like, and then, and it's, oh my gosh. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that like, everything is like precariously tabbed in over here, and now it's asking me to exert a certain amount of force I feel like this stuff is out of sequence. And it says bend this down. And it's trying to get you to utilize that second hinge in there, but like, dude, it is not easy. It is not easy. And you can see the legs are all just falling apart at the moment. Like, oh my Lord. Did I actually just want to pop the legs off? Yeah, this is, there must be a better way to do this because this is not fun right now. Like, see, and I don't know how much that double hinge is supposed to really move. Yeah, see, the legs are just coming apart, dude. Dude, this is way longer than, this video is way longer than it should be. Maybe I should have looked up somebody else's transformation video. Because look, everything's just kind of coming apart right now. This is not okay. All right, so first I gotta, oh my gosh, dude. So first of all, this is all coming apart now because, dude, I have to apply so much force. But it says, like, on this final bit, it says bend this down so that it claclows, so that it, like, clicks on something. But I don't know what it's implying. Like, there is nothing for it to, like, click down on. Okay, I think I got something to latch on. No. No, dude. This is incredibly frustrating. So, all right, I got the door to stick right there. Oh. Over-engineered for sure, dude. Well, watch. I'm probably doing something really dumb, and there's probably somebody who else has figured out, like, a very, very succinct, simplistic way to do it. But, like, dude, at least from my old brain, this is not doing it for me, dude. This is not doing it for me at all. And then now I have to maneuver. What? Dude, I was about to curse right now, dude. I was about to say, cup this toy, dude. I blame Pete Davidson, dude. Dude, I just can't get it to work. I just cannot, for the life of me, get this to work. Like, I don't know. Dude, are you cupping serious, dude? Dude,